How about that cigar, guys? We're live again at TPE 22, and it's been a fantastic trade show so far. It's the last day, but it is the best day of the trade show. So we are here right now with Dapper Cigars. Ian Reith, thank you so much for taking a few minutes with us.
You got it. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Hello to everybody out there. How about that cigar, right?
Yeah, so we're just having a great time getting to know all the brand owners so our viewers can get to know what they can expect at their brick and mortar shops, so they can talk to their tobacconist about what they want to see. So before we get into right now, let's go back just a little bit and talk to us about how the last 2021 year was for you guys.
Hectic. It was everybody. It was great because one, we got to see everybody at trade shows again. That's great, despite everything that's going on. And sales are great. I think I could probably speak for a lot of companies in that the demand was much higher than probably anybody expected.
Yeah.
And it's now the problem is do you have inventory to satisfy that demand? So we spent a lot of time trying to focus on the inventory and the production cycles so that we can hopefully meet the demand of 2022.
Yeah, and now as we kind of look ahead into 2022, everybody's, like you said, starting to work out the kinks in sort of the new way we deal with raw materials, boxes, bands, that kind of thing.
Right.
So, and we know that because we're based up in Minnesota, so we know there's a little bit of a presence of your brand up there. We'd love to see more. Yeah. But as you've been meeting with retailers, has there been a particular kind of trend that you've been seeing during this trade show, or are people still kicking the tires, looking for brands that are going to work in their shops?
Yeah, I don't know. Trend-wise, it just kind of all gets scrambled in my head. But, you're meeting a lot of people, and I'm just happy if I can remember somebody's name or something about where they came from or their shop. We've had some really great conversations, and I like that. I know it's a fast-paced deal, but I love it when somebody's from a shop and they've heard about us and they want to sit down and basically go over everything and learn about our company, learn about our cigars. That usually ends up the best. That usually ends up into a great relationship, and that's what I've noticed. This trade show, I've noticed that.
Okay, that's good. And building those relationships is huge. We've seen so much positivity going around this trade show. People are excited about the year to come.
Yeah.
Are there any particular products that, even if they're not new, that you're sort of featuring at this trade show?
We do have a new product right behind you, Cubata Crew. This is a product. It's actually an older product that we took over production for, and this is a cigar that Cigars Ltd. in Fresno had for a long time. It was an infused sweet tip cigar. And so it's kind of appropriate that we redid it for this show. Well, we didn't redo it for this show. It just happened to be ready by this show. But it is a premium Connecticut shade cigar, just like everything else we make, but it's got a little sweet tip. Okay. So we hope that it's just something that appeals broadly, mild. We don't expect the cigar to get any ratings or there's no probably cigar geekiness to it. But it is a great cigar. It's this is the first time we've used a lot of Dominican fillers in a cigar. We thought we really wanted to get something that was really smooth, mild, enjoyable, something that's a little bit of a throwback, So it comes in 4 sizes, and they're all kind of piratey themed. But they're the sizes are Bumbo, Bucko, Blunderbuss, and Blimey. So we were going to call one ARR, with an exclamation point. And then we sat down, we're like, that's probably a really bad idea because you're like ordering things and it can get really weird, But
nobody had that trademark already, too?
No. Well, AR with an exclamation point. It's kind of a weird trademark.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is an old cigar that we kind of took over and we partnered up with. And it's kind of important that, especially with sweet tip, that it's an older cigar with all the FDA stuff that's going on. And we hope it does well. We're shipping it right away, and we'll see what people say. It's not, it gives a lot of these cigar. I mean, I'm sure your podcast is that way, and your show's that way. Is that sweet tip cigars are not something that's cigar geeky, right?
Not necessarily, but I think there's a nostalgia aspect to it for people who've maybe been smoking cigars longer, even if they're current cigar nerds like myself. that there is a nostalgia factor to a sweet tip cigar. I even had one this morning. That's it feels comfortable.
Yeah. So I mean, not having it infused, not having flavors, I think we can hopefully get customers that maybe they wouldn't smoke something like that normally, but in the morning with a little coffee, maybe it's a nice little break. So we hope that resonates, and more broadly, we hope it resonates, of course, with people that maybe don't smoke a lot of cigars and they want something very mild, and a sweet tip and a mild cigar maybe helps them build their palate up and get into cigars more. So.
That's great. Well, we hope that the trade show was good to you, and we hope to like we said, we'd love to get you on the big Monday night show one of these days soon. Get your full story. We love doing that. Thank you so much for giving us a few minutes.
Got it.
All right. Thank you guys very much. We got a little more trade show coverage coming up, so stay with us and we'll see you again soon.